Last May, these youth and their families made the brave choice to come of age. This meant accepting a year-long process of extra study, multiple events and activities, and learning to be open and think deeply with a mentor from this congregation. Mentors, wherever you are, if you could just stand in place. Let's give our mentors a hand. Coming of age is not just about getting older, but about learning more about ourselves. You guys can see. What drives us to get up every day? What guides our actions and feelings toward ourselves and our community? During this past year, these youth have contemplated the definition of divinity and what happens after death. The goal of this program was to help them assume responsibility for their own physical, mental, and spiritual being, to gain a sense of self-confidence and realize that their feelings are valid and that their opinions matter, to expand their vision of the world by allowing them to encounter differing views, cultures, and life experiences, to help them understand that they have an important role in this congregation and in their local and world communities. The goal is to help them develop a personal value system and realize that they are completely and non-judgmentally accepted in our congregation and that this is their sanctuary. Each youth that has completed coming of age is eligible to become a voting member of the UUCF when they turn 16 rather than 18 as our bylaws otherwise dictate. Now, more than ever, it is vital that our youth begin to not only understand and accept who they are, but also for us to realize that they have a vital role within this congregation and to the greater community. In a moment, we will hear from each youth who is comfortable sharing their faith statement.
Hi, guys. My statement is, I believe in God because He loves me. He answers my prayers most of the time. Even if He doesn't, it can be funny. God is smart and kind. He loves not just me, but everyone.
What do I have faith in? In faith, there is clarity, gratitude, and community. To have faith is to be open to others and to yourself. You have to trust in faith and the people around you. But that wasn't the question. The question was, what do I have faith in? Nowhere, or at least not yet. When I first started my coming-of-age journey, I didn't really know what made sense for me in faith. But after a year, research, and a long talk with my mentor, I have chosen the role of a religious skeptic. Not because I don't believe in religion or the ideas behind it, but because I have always been a person who is skeptical without evidence. I feel I have always needed solid facts and proof to believe in something. Like I said, I do believe there may be something out there, but until I'm given evidence to any specific religion, I believe any one of these is equally possible. So right now, a skeptic is what I'm choosing to be, and I might change it in the future, probably many times, but right now, I think religious skeptic fits me perfectly.
Hello. My name is Peter Cruz, and I'm here to make my faith statement. In my personal experience, faith at its base level is the system of belief that guide my actions in this world. My faith has been mostly informed by two things: survival and personal ideals surrounding an equitable world. Throughout my life, I've lived in poverty with a single parent working hard to provide me with basic necessities, mental health services, and emotional fulfillment. One of the driving questions behind my faith is, how do I act in an equitable way to ensure the survival of myself and those that I love? I've discovered a vast kind of flexibility within my beliefs, in which the context of any given situation makes decision-making complicated. Alongside that, everybody deserves a right to services like mental health and basic necessities, and everybody, no matter their stat... Did I already read that? Everybody, no matter their status, deserves the right to a support system. And it's my goal, based on those beliefs, to use my inherent privilege to help others. How I make that happen, though, is where it becomes a little more apparent that the world, at least as I view it, is in shades of gray. These beliefs drive me to be an advocate for the people I hold close. When my friends are in crisis, I'm the one to help them talk to a trusted adult, to direct them to resources, to tell teachers what's happening and what they should do. Now, you may have noticed that throughout all of this whole faith statement, I haven't said a single word about a God or a pantheon or an afterlife. This is because, in my own, admittedly pragmatic belief, whether I believe in a deity or deities won't really affect anything tangible in my life here and now. No God has ever helped me or my parent provide for myself or the people we hold dear, and no God has ever and will never step in to provide equity for the masses. It's always been humans. It has always been us. What I believe in is not divine power, but the power of us, the power of community, the power of humanity and humanity alone to make our shared world a better place.
Good morning. My name is Hansley, and I am one of the facilitators of this year's Coming of Age program. I have known most of these youth for several years now due to my time as the middle school RE teacher. I believe that leading and teaching our youth is one of the most important things we can do to help shape a kind, safe, and just world. This program helps do that. What I wasn't expecting was how much I learned from each of them. They allowed me to see the world through their eyes, the joys, the sorrows, the frustrations, and the laughter. I know these youth will continue to grow into themselves and make all of us so proud. And since I'm now teaching the high school class, they won't be rid of me yet.